this might be maybe even more inspirational than Rocky. And
Really?
it's a true story. So yeah, just brace yourself for this one. I'm actually working in the process of working on an actual. I'm gonna make like a short documentary about my time with him, but obviously his story is the main part of that video that I'm working on right now.
Mhm.
So you guys will have an inside scoop. I thought rather than just hold back and just tell you a little bit, I'm gonna really go deep into his childhood story, or give the full story here, so you guys can enjoy it. And Mo, I know you're gonna love this one.
Go ahead.
Um, so um, so Gusein was born. He was born in a small village in Dagestan in the mountains right after World War II. Okay, and for those not familiar, after World War II, like everyone's the amount of poverty there was like way more than what exists today. Okay, so it's extremely difficult living after World War II. And Gusein was born. It was Gusein and Gusan. They were twins, and they were born in this small little village in the mountains of Dagestan. And when he was born, Gusein had a heart problem. Like the doctors knew right away there was something wrong with him. Okay, and Gusan, his twin brother, was perfectly healthy. Okay, and it was about that time. He was just, I don't know exactly how old he was, but it was soon after he was born, maybe just a couple days or a couple weeks after he was born. Um, she took she took Gusein to the doctor, and the doctor said, "Look, um, you don't have enough breast milk to keep him alive, and he, he has all these problems. We don't. There's not enough. She she didn't have enough food, barely to survive, so to feed both of them. It was just a really rough time. Okay. On top of that, Gusein's father had been injured in the war because he fought in the war, and he got injured by he got shot by a machine gun, and
Mhm.
so he had machine gun wounds, and he had this infection in his lungs that was contagious. So Gusein's dad couldn't even be close to Gusein because he didn't want to get him sick, because Gusein had all these heart problems, and in addition to that there was like all these other complications. Okay, so he was like an extremely sick kid. And the mom was working like two jobs. She's stressed out. She's doing her best, right? She obviously wants to keep them. She loves them both. She wants to keep them both. Okay, of course. But the doctor's like, look, he's gonna die. He's not gonna last that long. This is the doctor's prognosis. Okay, so with 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 the amount of food you have, with talking it out, it's like, look, just give all your breast milk to Gusan, and you're gonna have to let him go. So I don't know the exact conversation, but it went something like this. Okay, and so she took Gusein behind her home in that little village in her house, and she just put him out there. They were born in the winter on top of it all, so there's a lot of snow, and she put him in the field in the back of her house, and it was snowing that day. And so the little infant Gusein is in the back of her home in the field, and the snow's coming down. And imagine doing that as a mother, you know?
Yeah.
So she's probably crying when she's doing this, and God knows what she's feeling, right? And um she just, said a prayer for him. Please, put him in a better place. Let his soul be in a better place. And it was just, extremely tragic day.
Yeah.